Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Gail Gordon.
More packages?
Oh, that's the last batch.
Well, I certainly admire someone who gets their shopping done early.
Well, the spirit of Christmas is giving. I buy early so I can give early. That way others have time to reciprocate. Then they get a chance to enjoy giving.
Oh, I see. Well, I love to give, too, but this year I just can't afford to be extravagant. Usually I get so carried away with the Christmas spirit that by New Year's I can't even pay my bills.
I can vouch for that.
Well, this year I'm really cutting down. I'm just going to get a little tree, you know, one of those little ones that sits on a table. Last year I got a great big tree. It cost me $20.
I wouldn't pay $20 for a tree if Tarzan and Jane were living in it.
Well, you see, except for the children, I'm not even giving any gifts this year. I'm really cutting down.
Well, I'm proud of your decision not to be extravagant. You know, working for the bank has been a good influence. Some of its conservatism has rubbed off on you.
Yeah, I wish some of its money would.
Here, now, we'll have none of that.
Oh, I was just kidding.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes, sir.
I would like you to put the names from those packages on these Christmas gift cards.
Yes.
For you to correspond with those.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, and, Mr. Mooney, since we're on the, you know, we're talking about Christmas presents, I'm not going to be able to give you anything this year, so please, please don't embarrass me and give me anything.
Oh, well, all right. In that case, yes.
Oh, you already bought me something?
Well, I'm sure it can be returned.
Oh, what is it, Mr. Mooney?
Well, what's the difference? You're not getting it.
Oh, but it's such a pretty package. Won't you just give me a hint?
No.
Just one little hint?
All right. It's a hand-knit sweater imported from Italy.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, you shouldn't have.
I'm not.
Oh, well, nevertheless, it's the thought that counts, and that was pretty good thinking.
And now, if you don't mind, would you get busy with those cards,
Yes,
please?
yes, sir.
Oh, and Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes, sir.
Now, remember, each one of these packages has a slip of paper with the name of the person it goes to.
Yes.
Now, I want you to put the name on a gift card.
Yes.
Then put the corresponding card on the corresponding package.
Yes.
Now, do you understand that?
A 10-year-old child could understand that.
Well, I don't have a 10-year-old child. I had to settle for you. It's the season to be jolly.
Brow.
How are you doing, Mrs. Carmichael?
Just fine.
That's... Mrs. Carmichael! What have you done?
I was just doing what you told me to do.
Not that way! Now how will we know which card goes on which package?
Oh, Mr. Mooney, their names are right here, and you know what you got them.
But I don't know what's in the packages. Why, I can't tell my Aunt Clara's umbrella from my nephew's baseball bat.
I'm sorry.
Aunt Clara would look pretty silly standing out in the rain holding up a baseball bat.
I don't know why you have to raise your voice like that. I'm not mad at you. If you didn't always holler at me, I wouldn't make so many mistakes. I don't know. You should holler at people anyway, especially at this time of year. You should have goodwill towards your fellow man, even if he's a woman.
I guess you're right, Mrs. Carmichael. I know at times I get quick-tempered and I holler when maybe it would be better to explain things quietly, to reason with you constructively. I know you try.
Thank you, Mr. Moody.
Mrs. Carmichael,
Yes?
I want you to take this.
Oh, thank you.
Back to the store and get a refund. And with the money, you will buy enough ribbon and wrapping paper to redo all of those packages.
Yes, sir.
And Mrs. Carmichael,
Yes?
you are very lucky that I don't know which package the baseball bat is in.
May I help you?
Oh, yes, I'm looking for a Christmas tree.
What size?
Well, this year I've decided to get a small tree, something small enough to put on a table.
Well, these small trees are very popular. They come in all the pastel colors.
Yeah, I'll say they do.
Well, we can spray them in any color.
Well, could you spray one green so it'll look like a Christmas tree?
This must be your first Christmas in Hollywood.
Yes, it is.
Well, the small green trees are right over here.
Oh.
Right through there.
Right here?
That's it. There they are.
Oh. This one?
Yes.
Oh, it's nice, but it's awfully small.
But you said you wanted a small tree.
Yeah, well, I know, but after you've been used to a big tree, a small tree just doesn't seem to say Merry Christmas.
But you said you wanted a small tree.
Yeah, I know, I do, but not too small. I'd like a tree that's small enough to put on a table, but tall enough to reach the ceiling. Sort of half and half.
Half and half?
Yeah, half table, half tree.
How tall is your ceiling?
Oh, dear, I'm not very good at judging heights. Let's see, how tall are you?
I'm about 5'4".
Would you mind getting up on that box over there? Yes, please. I just want to get an idea.
Up on that?
Yes, please. Could you stand a little straighter, please? Gee, it's hard to get an idea like this. Would you mind spreading your branches?
Spreading my what?
Spreading your branches. You know, spread your arms out like a little Christmas tree.
Okay, then.
Oh, that looks better. Oh, yeah, make it a little full. Give a little fullness. Spread your little branches.
My little branches?
Yeah, your fingers. Your fingers. That's right. I don't know, you still look a little bare. Of course, this is without ornaments and everything.
Well, maybe you'd like to throw some tinsel on it.
No, you look just fine. Oh, there's just one thing more. Would you put this up on your head? I just want to get an idea of the height. Yeah. Now, spread your branches. Oh. Yeah, that looks good. That's perfect. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. Gee, you make a wonderful tree.
Oh, please, not in front of the dog. Lady,
Yeah.
what you want is a medium tree. Now, they're right over here.
A
Here we
medium?
go. Yes, medium. Now, here's a nice full tree.
Yes, it's nice, but I guess I'm spoiled from the big trees we have back home. It's very nice, but it just doesn't say Merry Christmas.
Well, none of our trees talk.
Well, maybe something a bit bigger. Oh, now there's a tree that says Merry Christmas. Oh.
You started a small tree, you said.
Yeah, I know I did, but how much is this tree?
Oh, these run about $20, but this is our display sample.
Yeah, but it is for sale now, isn't it?
But, lady, you can't. Okay, lady. Charlie!
It's just...
Yeah, boss.
This lady wants this tree. Now, how long will it take you to get all those ornaments off?
But, boss, it took me an hour to get them on.
I want to get rid of it. I want to satisfy this customer.
Okay.
Oh, just beautiful. Oh, I just love that tree. I'm sorry to be such a nuisance, but I've always been like a kid about Christmas. And I just love it.
Is there anything else, lady?
Well, yes, I could use a wreath for my door.
Oh, right over here. I've got wreaths here.
Okay.
Wreaths and candy canes and pine cone clusters.
Oh, yes. They're all so beautiful. Gee, I love them. I'm still a little girl about Christmas.
I used to like Christmas, too.
What was that?
I say I like Christmas, too.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, this is mistletoe.
Oh. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Oh, you want some mistletoe, huh?
No. I'm a widow, and I live alone. I don't have anyone to mistle with. But I will take one of those wreaths.
Oh, good.
That's a pretty one.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, lady. Your tree is ready.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, dear. Now that I see it without the ornaments, it doesn't look quite the same. Well, I guess by the time I decorate, how much is it?
Well, the tree will be $15.
Uh-huh.
And then the wreath...
Oh, I didn't see that tree. Now, there's a tree that really says Merry Christmas.
Now they're all talking.
Oh, this is a beauty. How much is it?
Oh, lady, take that for $15. Now throw the wreath in.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much.
And it'll be $1 for delivery.
Oh, well, I've already spent more than I intended to, so I'll just take it right along with me.
Oh, lady, are you sure you can manage it?
Oh, sure. Yep, don't worry about a thing. I've done this many, many times, and for years, I've always taken care of all the trees that we ever had. Oh, I'm afraid I tipped over that little tree. Come in, the door's open.
Where are you, Mrs. Carmichael?
I'm over here under the Christmas tree.
Oh, what a lovely sight.
Thank you.
I wish I could gift wrap you and give you away for Christmas.
Oh, now you don't mean that, Mr. Mooney, especially this time of year.
Now then, why did you ask me to drop by?
Well, for one thing, I wanted you to see my beautiful Christmas tree.
I also see you kept your word about getting a small tree. What kind of a small tree is that? A redwood?
Well, I just couldn't seem to find a small tree that said Merry Christmas. I realize that tree's a little extravagant, but you have to admit it does say Merry Christmas.
And a bankrupt New Year. I thought you weren't going to give gifts this year.
Oh, I wasn't, but a big tree like that looks so bare without any presents under it.
Oh, now I know why you asked me to stop by. It's the Christmas season, and once again you have gone for broke and made it. And now I suppose you want a loan from the bank.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I want you to loan me the bank.
Loan you the bank?
Uh-huh.
Good heavens, you didn't get in that deep.
Oh, no. I don't want anything for myself. I just want to bring some boys from Jerry's school into your bank to sing Christmas carols.
What?
Christmas isn't Christmas without carolers. Remember back in Danfield, I used to bring the little fellows around every year?
I remember.
Well, now, whether you like this or not, my boys always raised a lot of money for our Christmas charities.
Well, granted, it was for a good cause, but out here, it's impossible.
Impossible? Why?
I am not the manager of this bank. I am new here. and I'd like to get old here. So, if you'll excuse me...
Oh, but Mr. Mooney, really, you should hear them. They've been rehearsing all week. They're so good. If you could just... They're just...
I will...
Oh, hi, darling. Hi, fellas. Hi, Mr. Mooney. I want you to meet some of our carolers. This is Barry, Newton, and Malcolm. Fellas, Mr. Mooney's the man who is going to let us sing in his bank.
Will you stop calling it my bank?
Well, whether it's your bank or not, you could put in a good word for us.
All right, I'll put in a good word, and the word is no. Oh, goodbye. Excuse me.
Mr. Mooney.
Hey, mister, you forgot your hat.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, Malcolm.
I was fixing my bicycle.
He just got a little grease on him.
He's got enough grease on him to swim the English Channel.
Goodbye.
Malcolm. Oh, hello, boys. Stanley, didn't you forget to take off your skates?
I lost my skate key.
Oh, not again. Oh, Bruce, Lenny, Lester, Steve, and Stanley. This is Mr. Mooney, who is...
Just leaving. Step aside, youngster. Take an aisle, please.
Mr. Mooney, before you go...
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Mr. Mooney, this is Walter, Jeff, Nelson, Homer, Lloyd, Linda...
I don't care if they're Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Rudolph the greasy-nosed reindeer. Now, you tell your mob to disperse. I'm getting out of here if I have to use tear gas.
Oh, please, Mr. Mooney, you can't turn us down. Just look at their little faces.
I will not be intimidated.
Oh, please, Mr. Mooney, it would mean so much to the boys. And you know, it is our duty as citizens to encourage these boys to have healthy activities to keep them off the street.
Right now, they're keeping me off the street.
Mr. Mooney, carolers singing in your bank for charity will create a lot of goodwill.
Mrs. Carmichael, I wish you would stop making me feel like Scrooge. Now, back in Danfield, a bunch of kids singing in a bank was fine. But we are in a big city now. Danfield was a little town.
Well, so was Bethlehem.
What has Bethlehem got to do with Christmas carols and the You baffle me, Mrs. Carmichael. I know I'm smarter than you are, but I could never win an argument.
You mean you will put in a good word for us?
Well, I think I can get the bank to see it our way.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mooney. Hey, fellas, let's hear it for Mr. Mooney. Praise the Dollar Bell, oh, praise the Dollar Bell, oh, praise the Dollar Bell.
On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese a laying, 5 golden.
All right, hold it. Barry and Newton, come here. Now, one of you was saying 6 geese a-laying when you should have been saying 7 swans a-swimming.
He said 6 geese a-laying. I did not. It was you that got mixed up. It was not. It was 2.
Now,
Let me see you prove it. Oh,
Now, none of that. Now, that was entirely uncalled for, Barry. I'm going to have to separate you 2 boys. Now, you stand there. You get up and change places with little Malcolm.
Okay.
Come on, Malcolm. You come down here now. Stand right here. Malcolm. Where's Malcolm? Malcolm? Where is Malcolm?
He was here a minute ago.
Well, now, this is ridiculous. Now, this is no time to play games, Malcolm. This is serious business. Malcolm, come in. Malcolm!
Yes?
Well, where have you been?
Outside.
I didn't see you leave the room.
I fell out the window.
Oh!
I'm okay.
Oh, good heavens. Close that window. And be careful. Oh, Malcolm, now you stay right here where I can see you. Good heavens. Now, let's make sure we're all here. If there are any boys who aren't here, will they please raise their hands?
did you say, Mom?
Oh, well, I guess they're all here. Now, look, boys. I know the lyrics to this song gets more and more difficult as you go along. Some of you are saying 6 geese a-laying when you should be saying 7 swans a-swimming. So I'll cue you. Now you watch me. This is geese a-laying, and this is swans a-swimming. Now let's take it from the 7th day of Christmas. Everybody. Okay, now. 1, 2, 3.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 4 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves,
And a partridge in a pear.
Come here. Now, what's happened? You started out a bass, you wound up a soprano.
I can't help it, Mrs. Carmichael. It just goes like that.
Oh, dear. Well, now, why don't you try to do what I told you to do? Think low.
All right, Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh, dear, what am I going to do? We've got to have a bass for the choir. We can't go on.
Anybody home?
Mr. Mooney, would you repeat what you just said?
All I said was, anybody home?
Fellas, our troubles are over. We found our bass. Let's hear it for Mr. Mooney.
Freeze the Jolly Bellow, freeze the Jolly Bellow, freeze the Jolly Bellow, there's nobody standing on.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese a-laying, 4 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves,
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids a-milking, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden.
Sorry, boys. We got a little mixed up. I'm terribly sorry, sir. Boys, now you watch me, and I'll help you through the lyric with the cues. Now, remember? Now, we'll start with the 8th day of Christmas. All right, now, everybody. I'm terribly sorry. Forgive us. On the 8th day of Christmas. 1, 2, 3.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves,
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lords a-leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a-leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a-leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Partridge in a pear tree.
Merry Christmas, everybody.